Entitled ex-wife loses everything after forgetting about Prenup. Oh my god, this is gonna be good, guys. By Taylor the Fiend channel, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's watch it.
Men are getting wiser to the scam known as modern marriages, and prenuptial agreements are here to stay. We've got one for you here today from the Modern King titled Bitter Ex-Wife Forgets About Prenup, Loses Everything in Her Divorce.
Reaction
Sounds
after
fantastic
reaction.
and hilarious. Let's get into it.
Doesn't matter now.
I need you! Do this. I don't want to do this if I don't have you, please!
Oh, so now you need because you just discovered that you gonna own nothing? Yeah, probably.
Please! Record me, I don't care! Record me, I don't care! Post it!
I'm not even recording you.
Post it! Post it! I don't care! I don't care! I don't care! Please! I'm going crazy! Please! Please! Take me back! Please! I'm going crazy! Please! Please!
This have to be rage bait. Why does he? I'm sorry. This kind of seems. I don't know. Please let me know in the comments if it's just my impression, okay? But seems very artificial. Seems like not being, it's not serious. It's like a rage bait thing or whatever, like doesn't seem that this actually happened. I don't know. It's my impression, okay, guys? Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm not sure. They are putting this like Modern King and Taylor like if that really happened. So yeah, probably I'm wrong, but let me know what you guys think. I'm thinking this is very weird. Like I don't know. It seems it doesn't seem true.
This woman is just acting like a child. She's flailing about, screaming incoherently, and switching between apologizing and begging. I mean, this is just ridiculous.
Please! 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 Walter! Please! 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 Please!
Can you please stop acting like
Please!
that?
I can't!
Alright, calm down.
I'm hurt! Please! 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 Please!
If there is one thing that this woman will never understand, it's how her acting like this proves exactly why this guy is done with her in the first place. They can never seem to understand
that.
that.
The point.
Please! Please!
Serves to prove the point of broken up,
Please! Please!
Please what?
Please take me back.
I took you back.
Won't. I don't want to be with you and everybody else. I want to be away. Please.
I bet she wouldn't be so desperate if it wasn't for the Prenup.
Take me back. Please take me back. Please. Please take me back. Please take me back. Please. Please take me back. How could you get?
Apparently, this woman filed for divorce and found out that she wasn't going to get anything for the trouble, so she begged the guy to take her back. Maybe she should have thought about that before doing one of the dumbest things a wife can do to her husband.
Let's check in on Gen Z, young adults like these two young ladies who have clearly been failed by the American education system. They've also been failed by their parents and society.
Society need men.
Yes and no. No.
So why yes and why no for you? And then I'll ask you why you said no.
Well, because in today's society, sometimes you don't need the male to have a baby anymore.
Yeah.
At this point, women like
Okay, what? Wait, seriously? Oh, and I'm missing something, guys? This is real?
like this.
You don't need the male to have a baby anymore.
Yeah.
You don't need a male to have the baby anymore. And from where they took this sperm from? and I'm going crazy here. Like, I think my mind glitched. It's not possible. It's like some discovery on the technology, in the biomedicine. Something happened that I'm not aware of, because I think no matter what way that she's possibly can think in her mind, she will still need a sperm to make that happen. You having an actual partner or not, buying the sperm or whatever, you still need men. Like, I'm losing something? Weird.
At this point, women like this just love to go online and try to bash men for the dumbest of reasons.
Of course, I'm just taking consideration the points that she did. She stated, but clearly we need men to everything. Clearly. Oh my God, just cut her light, her energy, her water, and her internet for a day. Let's see which woman she will call to fix all this stuff, Yeah.
Even pointing out those bonkers studies that quote-unquote prove that you don't need male DNA to create a child. These women are so desperate to be right that they resort to this crap.
That's why I would say yes or no.
It's not like a moral thing for me.
Yeah.
I'm like we can exist without men only because
Just give her a pickle jar. Oh my God.
new research has been discovered of making egg into so we can reproduce without men. So it's not like a moral thing. It's more of like a
Wait, what? I'm sorry. I think it's about what I asked before.
so we can reproduce. New research has been discovered of making egg into so
Making egg into sperm. Oh my God, how? How? What? Jesus Christ, man. This can't be real. This can't... 1 second, guys. I have to search this. 1 second. Okay, I found this. I don't know if this is what they are talking about, but this is the only thing I found, okay? So, let's go through this. So, I want to see... I want to see if I understood that clearly, if it's that really true. So, it's by Daily Mail, and the title is "We Can Create Babies Without Men," claim scientists. Oh no, something, oh my God, something even more disgusting and evil. Like, I don't even know what to say. I don't have words. I don't have words. Oh my God. Just for people are working so much in science, instead of, searching for a cure for, I mean, we know already that they already exist. They are just not interested in create it, the big pharma industry and whatever. We all know that. But they have so much stuff more productive that they could be doing, and they are creating their way to women reproduce themselves without needing a man. Wow. Okay, let's do this. Let me read this, guys. Fertility specialists have found a way for women to have babies without men. It involves a cocktail of chemicals acting as an artificial sperm. How? How is it even possible? This cocktail of chemicals will substitute the parts of the DNA that the sperm has, or what? It involves a cocktail of chemicals acting as an artificial sperm to trick a human egg into forming an embryo. Oh my God. Oh my God, but okay, let's suppose they really did this. Okay, fine. But what about you know that this carries only part of the DNA of a person, right? What about the other half? And even though if you complete the other half with the the DNA of the same person, wouldn't it it be like some crazy shit, like when cousins have kids or brother and sister have kids, like they have an absurd amount of chance of being having a lot of deficiencies and etc. And what about these chemicals in your body? Like it's insane. Why going so far for it? Oh my god, man! As if this reason only was enough to say, oh, okay, now that we can reproduce, we don't need men anymore. You will still need men for everything else. It doesn't make any sense. Why all of this? Oh my god, of course, because of course they have to keep feeding on the hate against the other and keep dividing people. Of course they have to feed on that. And that's why this thing is happening. It's just for this reason. I cannot conceive another reason for that being happening. But yeah, the stunning discovery, has alarmed medical ethics campaigners who described it as turning nature on its head. Researchers say the groundbreaking technology could be used to help women whose husbands are infertile but who do not want to use donor sperm. Okay, it's okay. One point, it's a reason, but I don't know. I think it's a valid point, but I don't think that it's worth all of this, and I don't think just this point justify what they are doing. It's clearly for not that sake. We all know that. Any babies born from the process would be female and genetically identical to their mother. It's what I thought then. It's what I thought. They would just complete the DNA to the exact same DNA as the mother. They would just be a copy of the mother. A copy. Literally. It's like a born like identical sibling, but like being born from the sister. Like what? How can you even? It's weird how you call yourself mother of yourself. Oh god, this is glitching my mind so much. Taking it to extreme, it could lead to the science fiction nightmare of a female-dominated society where men have little or no role. I agree that if we take this serious and we sum up all the evolution, that now it's not on point yet, but one day it might be, when like robots create robots and etc., then probably they would probably when reach this point don't need men anymore probably, but and it's insane because men are like almost like 100% of the ones responsible for creating this environment to happen. It's ridiculous. It's like you guys are try to exterminate yourselves. I don't know. It's insane. Of course, I'm more joke around. Even though we are seeing all walking through this path, I don't think this is gonna happen. Never, ever. Okay, I don't think this is gonna happen. Take it to its extreme, it could lead to the science fiction. I read this. Where men have little or no role. The news also created. For now, it's impossible to vislumber something like that because men is still are required for most of the roles that you can think of. The news also created legal minefields for UK authorities. Of course, it's the UK. Of course, it's the UK. Which govern fertility treatments because British laws do not cover the creation of an embryo without sperm. Wow, who would thought that? Who would imagine that, right? Who would imagine that some... Oh my god. The discovery was made by researchers from the Institute for Reproductive Medicine and Genetics in Los Angeles. They were investigating new ways of genetically modifying embryos to grow into brain nerve cells in order to give transplants to patients with Parkinson's disease. The experiments with mice triggered a form of asexual reproduction called parthenogenesis. I don't know if I pronounced it right, but this is the best I can do right now, which until now has happened only in creatures such as insects and frogs. In normal human reproduction, an egg carrying 23 pairs of chromosomes, the building blocks of life, is fertilized by a sperm which also carries 23 sets. Yeah, and that's why I said they will be completing this with the mother ones. This is crucial binding, creating 46 pair of chromosomes opens the way for cell division, the very beginning of human life. But researchers Dr. Jerry Hall and Dr. Yan Ling Feng managed to make eggs. These are the devils, okay, guys? This is the one that you have to blame for this demonic stuff being happening, okay, guys? Okay. Managed to make eggs duplicated their own chromosomes to create the number needed to start cell division. Several embryos were transferred to mouse foster mothers, where they developed successfully before being destroyed after 13 days. Though the process has yet to be tested on human eggs, studies have already shown that they behave in a similar way to those of mice. The findings are due to be unveiled today at the annual meeting of the respected American Society of Reproductive Medicine in Florida. And you see, the test was so freaking stupid. They just tested it for 30 days. They don't even waited for the entire process to see if any kind of weirdness or, problem would be developed after, the entire process of the gestation of pregnancy. Oh, I'm sorry. Gestation is it's more like an English, Portuguese word that I tried to adequate to say the act of, to hold up the entire pregnancy. Yeah. So they didn't waited until the rat's pregnancy until the end, to see if the embryo would not suffer mutations or problems at all. They just waited 30 days and called it a day. Nice, very nice. This already tells us something. Though the process has yet to be tested on human eggs, studies have already shown if it's gonna be tested in the same way, oh my god, I don't even wanna know what's gonna happen. They use it, well, I don't know. It's, of course, it would not be 30 days because the process requires more time to a child to develop in a human than in a rat. But even so, would be like what, 3 months or less, and they will call it a day as well. It's insane. Though the process has yet to be tested, human egg studies have already shown that they have a similar, behave in a similar way to those of mice. Yes, that's why they always use mice to do stuff, because usually everything that has been working with mice has been working with humans as well, perfectly. The findings are due to be unveiled today at the annual meeting of the respected American Society of Reproductive Medicine in Florida. They have been hailed as a new way of producing different kinds of cells for medical use. Dr. Michael Seuss, president of the ASRN, said, if this works with human eggs, there could be tremendous opportunities for clinical applications. This is what I thought. I thought that the only thing that this would be good, it's like reproduce some specifics, parts of, body. I don't know how they're gonna do that. Don't ask me. Yeah, but they could reproduce some parts of the body or some organs or something that would of course, this will be only available for people like, George Soros, who transplanted. I don't remember how many times already he transplanted organs, but yeah. Only for the such as then, like, they could make organs or the parts of the body or whatever it is that will 100% fit on their own without any rejection because it's that body. But yeah, let's continue. There could be tremendous opportunities for clean applications. I think everyone is going to find this work to be very exciting. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Michael, I don't know. But Dr. Jacqueline Lane, expert in medical ethics from London's Guildhall University, said last night, this is alarming. Just because scientists can do something, it does not mean that they should. Wow, amazing. You see, it is amazing that she's a woman and she's against this. And the guy is like excited. It's incomprehensible. It's really incomprehensible. Oh my god, this video is gonna be so big. This process does not respect human life in seeking either to procreate without a male or to use human eggs to turn them into some other parts of the body for transplants. Yeah. Both of them are not ethically correct. I remember even seeing wow, this video is so old. I think I watched it. I should have like around 10 years. 8 or 9? I don't remember. I watched on TV a movie where I don't remember the name. It's very old, and by the time I watched it, it was already old. Like probably the movie was made when I was 5 or maybe less, but was passed on TV when I was around 10. And like I was a kid. It was a movie where they had these humans living on the underground, like a lot of them, and they were always using like a very weird clothing. And oh my god, I don't remember too much because it's too old, too long time already. And they were all clones, and they didn't know that they were living like underground without ever knowing what is to go outside, because they were like they were treated like animals or something. It's not like they were treated very, very well. They everything they eat, everything they do was seeing cameras all the time of wherever they were. So they didn't end up like doing bullshits like reproducing with each other there, because reproductions are not allowed, so they couldn't copulate with a woman there as well. And everything was programmed on that daily routine. So they would grow exercises and everything. So they would grow up in the most perfect health that they could reach. And one day they would just disappear. And they had a whole story to the people that were going to disappear to there, saying that they were gonna see the surface and blah blah blah, and that person never come back. And they throw parties and etc. for that person that's going, like thinking that that person will go to a better place, when in reality that person was going to be killed like, a cattle or something, to have their organs stolen for a rich man. That it is exactly the same person. That person gave their cells to this laboratory to create a clone. And this clone was, killed like a cattle to they then take their organs, and stuff like that. It's insane. It's really insane. Yeah. And it reminds me of this movie, really. A lot. And it's very old movie. I don't remember the name. I don't remember. This base where they were on the grounds was on the desert. It doesn't respect reproduction, ordinary relations between men and women, and the natural functions we have to protect human beings who are arbitrary creation. What are we expecting that any children born of this process will feel? If we go down this avenue, what else will be permissible? Paul Tully of the Society for the Protection of Unborn Children said, parthenogenesis, oh my god, this is so difficult to say, is akin to cloning in a sense. It is the way lower orders of animals such as frogs and insects are able to reproduce. It is entirely unknown for this to happen in humans, and this is a very disturbing discovery, apart from the ethical concerns of what was happening to these embryos without their consent. It could mean that, theoretically, it would be possible to eradicate man. This is terrifying for you guys. Like, I think even women should be terrified of this, to be honest. He added, what we are seeing here is the technological imperative. They are doing it just because they can. Is society going to curb this, or are we going to see even more outlandish discoveries? My fear is that, as with cloning, there will be horrific developmental horrific developmental abnormalities. Down, and accelerated aging of these embryos. One dreads to think what they may suffer in the name of science. Wow, this happens with wow, this really seems like a god seal or something to not allow them to clonage people, you know? I don't know what else could be. If not only God not allowing them to do such a thing, you know? The Human Fertilization and Embryology Authority, which governs IVF research in Britain, said a new law on paternogenic embryos may be needed. A spokesman said the view would probably be that no research could be carried out without permission, and it certainly would not be licensed for clinical use unless it was proven safe and there were no ethical concerns. Of course there will I expect to have a lot of the ethical concerns possible. Yeah, let's go back to our video. I was about to forget about it, but oh my god, this video is gonna be huge, man. I'll have a very hard time editing.
So we can reproduce without men. So it's not like a moral thing. It's more of like a...
Who thought that these two stupid asses here, like, they brought me some actual info? But yeah.
Like if men just died right now, could we survive? Yes, because of the new research that they're doing.
She's half right. It's not a moral thing. It's an emotional thing. She says these things because it's hip and trendy to relentlessly hate on men for virtually no reason. So they need these insane takes just so that she can get internet attention from some other brainless women.
Oh my god.
Pathetic arrest I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god.
I mean, look at this. Yo, what moron put these two together, man? We got Paulina Blart. Watch what happens when the one falls over. And just gives up. Meanwhile, her partner's chasing her with a taser, running a 40-minute mile. If my life's in danger and these two show up, I'll see you guys in heaven. Peace.
This is what happens when you prioritize.
I know it's sad, but I couldn't help myself and laugh at this. Come on, it was so freaking fun.
If my life gives up.
Oh my god, man.
And just gives up. Meanwhile, her partner's chasing her with a taser, running a 40-minute mile. If my life's in danger and these two show up, I'll see you guys in heaven.
40-minute mile.
This is what happens when you prioritize optics and cultural trends over training the best men for the job. You get overweight women in uniforms, unsafely wielding a taser, and getting outrun by a woman who's just even larger than her. Make it make sense.
I think we should normalize taking our mother's last name.
Wait. Just wait.
Because how many of us are going around carrying the last name of a man who did not raise us?
So that means that a lot of individuals out there would in fact be taking the name of their grandfather. Probably in many cases another individual that did not raise you. I'm just going to leave that there.
Women like this just hate on men for the sake of hating on men. Her argument of disregarding the father's last name makes no sense at all, and she's only saying it because she wants attention and validation on TikTok.
Can somebody please duet this with instructions? Because I have this ratchet strap, right? And I did it the way that I know, but then it got stuck and I couldn't get it to release and I had to use pliers to release it, so I figured that can't be right. And then I went on YouTube and it's all a bunch of guys that are like, and that's how you do it. And nobody is explaining.
No, I bet it was very well explained. I think your brain just cannot understand because your brain's too much damage already.
I need to know.
I love how modern women claim to be just as, independent and capable as men, right? They're strong, they're loving, they're tolerant at the same time, right? But they are also the first ones to be defeated by something as simple as an everyday ratchet strap.
Oh, these ones are very good. But I have to be fair here, okay guys? I've seen a lot of men doing the same thing here. Like this stuff, like IRL, seriously. Okay, I will give a discount that was an old guy, an old man already. He was supposed to be like, if I would hint, like around 55, maybe 6 years old. So yeah, I'll give him a discount.
The only thing that's surprising about this parallel parking video is how she was somehow magically able to park her vehicle without somehow destroying it in some incomprehensible way.
I'm a strong, independent woman, so I need my husband to carry my luggage for me. She doesn't know yet that her first experience as a bat won't be her last. Oh my god.
It makes no sense how these women think intentionally making themselves look more unattractive is somehow supposed to spite the very same men that they claim to despise. Men have stopped caring decades ago, so now she's only cutting her hair to spite her own face.
So wait a sec. How are you equal if the men are the ones that have to fight and die to defend the country? The men are the ones that build and maintain all the infrastructure, right? Like, none of this stuff in the studio is built or maintained by women. Do you know that like 90% of infrastructure jobs are still held by men? Mm-hmm. And that if you look at the top 20 jobs held by women now in 2024 versus 1924 are almost the exact same. So women have had 100 years to do whatever they want, and they still do the same 20 jobs they did 100 years ago.
That's because womanism has nothing to do with equality. It has every single thing to do with getting endless amounts of praise and recognition for doing the exact same things that adults have been doing for centuries without any complaint.
Other than we switched out farm labor for HR work. But other than that, we're secretaries, nurses, daycare ladies, early childhood education, administrative assistants, retail workers, all the same we were a century ago. So if the men are the ones tasked with every time.
What a slap without a hands. It's not even a slap. It's like multiple. It's a chain of slaps. It's, oh my god, it's a combo of slaps on their faces.
Every time there's a natural disaster, they have to go out and rescue people from the fires and the floodwaters. And every time there's a war, the men have to go and fight it and defend the country. And anytime there's a criminal who needs to be violently arrested, it's going to be a man who goes and does that, not a woman. Where does the equality come in?
There is no quote-unquote equality. If you ask a womanist to define the word equality, you'll get 20 minutes of word salad and still be left nowhere close to anything that might actually resemble an answer. That's because these women don't want equality, they want superiority.
Which is just equality for women, then you wouldn't be on the stage today and I wouldn't be here asking you this question. And so if people aren't complaining, as you say, and fighting for rights, then nothing would happen. So how can you reconcile these differences?
When I was your age, I thought the same thing, that feminism is just about equality. Really not feminism anymore. It's designed to actually rip apart women and men, to make women paranoid about men all the time, and every industry is controlled by a man, and to make being on your own, I want to do all by myself, aspirational. What are we even fighting anymore? Men holding doors? That's the new feminism. feminist cause. Like, no, equality means don't hold the door. No, I like having the door held for me. In a perfect world, our society was so much better when women were involved every single day with their children before we hand them over to the Department of Education. And so I do not see feminism as having accomplished
with
anything
the children
in our
and
society.
the husband,
I actually think it was
right?
a nightmare that is being repackaged in our textbook.
These women have no idea what they even want. They just go online and endlessly complain about everything as proof that they are oppressed, even though these very same women have never known oppression a single day in their lives.
Don't need no man. Oh my god, we're gonna need a man.
Who would imagine
You tell me all the time we don't need a man.
that you guys are not so powerful?
You can do this for me.
Where is he now? That's why I use the crowbar. Because I can't do it either.
What, like that?
Yeah,
to open a
leverage.
freaking locker.
Leverage. See? Science.
What these women have done proves absolutely
Science,
nothing.
bitch.
All they've done is show the world that they need triple the time to figure out a solution to a problem that most of us were able to solve within 2 seconds of watching the video. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.
Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, for the incredible support to my work here on YouTube, and especially my Three-Tailed Fox tier members, Wolony Wolf, Heath Rowell, Fenny Sylvy, Zalost, Taiashi, Zaela Zhezzaia, and Succubus Bait. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to everyone who donated to me through Tron and to all of my YouTube members. You can support this channel live and grow with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon, link is in the description below. Yeah, that's it. Very nice video, very long as well. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check the links below. Patreon, Discord, Ko-Fi, and Tron. Support me on Ko-Fi so I can get out of this nightmare that is my country. And I'll see you on my Fox links on the next one. Bye. And that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ja, mata ne!